City, the echoing dunes. Nestled in the heart of a sprawling desertism city, the echoing dunes is a marvel of natural beauty and mystical energy, where the rugged landscape is deeply intertwined with the way of life of its inhabitants. The city stands as a testament to the harmony between humanity and the ancient, shifting forces of the earth. Distinguishable characteristics. 1. The stone pinnacles. The towering rock formations known as the stone pinnacles dominate the skyline of the city. These natural structures have been masterfully hollowed out and transformed into breathtaking architectural spaces. Inside, the stone walls glow faintly due to the presence of magical sand, giving these monumental buildings an otherworldly ambience. The intricately carved walls of the pinnacles act as living history books, documenting the city's legends and its deep connection to the earth. Living within the pinnacles, the inhabitants experience an ongoing transformation as their surroundings shift and evolve along with the magical sand. The cavern streets. The city's streets wind through the mountain like rivers of stone, forming an intricate network of cavern streets. Smooth, polished rock surfaces reflect the flickering glow of the magical sand, creating a luminous and mystical environment. These streets often lead to hidden caverns, offering breathtaking vistas or connecting with the city's deepest spiritual and cultural centers. Each turn down a street feels like a journey into the earth itself, a reminder of the connection the people have with the raw forces that shape their world. 3. The shifting dunes. At the very heart of the city lies the shifting dunes, a living sea of magical sand. These dunes appear to move of their own volition, swirling in patterns that change with the winds. At twilight, they glow with a soft golden light, casting a serene yet surreal atmosphere across the city. The shifting dunes are not only a source of power, but also a place of meditation, where the inhabitants gather to reflect on the transient nature of life and the energy that permeates their world. Here, the boundaries between the natural world and the magical seem to dissolve as the landscape itself breathes and moves with the rhythm of the earth. 4. The Echo Caves. Tucked deep within the mountains are the Echo Caves, caverns filled with glittering sand that resonate with whispers of ancient voices. The wind, when passing through the caves, produces haunting melodies that echo through the tunnels, creating an almost spiritual experience for those who listen. It is said that the sand within the caves holds knowledge from the distant past, carrying the voices of ancient civilizations that once flourished. Inhabitants come to the echo caves seeking wisdom, reflection, and spiritual insight, feeling a profound connection to the world's history. Hamper 5. The Sandstone Bridges. Elegant, arched sandstone bridges link the different parts of the city, stretching across gorges and valleys filled with the ever-moving magical sand. These bridges are more than just functional. They are a testament to the city's adaptability and ability to thrive amidst the shifting landscape. The bridges seem to float above the dunes, their structure as fluid as the landscape beneath them, with grains of sand drifting through the air, giving the city a dreamlike quality. The bridges are both literal and symbolic connections between the inhabitants and the forces that shape their world. Hack 6. The Horizon of Stone. Beyond the edges of the city lies the Horizon of Stone, a vast stretch of mountains blending into the desert. This stark and rugged expanse serves as both a border and a sanctuary for those seeking solitude. Here, the natural world stands untouched, a reminder of the immense power of the earth and the eternal dance between permanence and change. The inhabitants often visit this place to contemplate the grand scale of the universe and the forces that shape their world. Artistic integration. The art and architecture of Incredibism City embrace the philosophy of transformation and the mystical connection to the natural world. The color palette of the city includes deep browns, warm oranges, and faint golden hues that reflect the tones of the earth and the magical sand. Buildings are carved directly into the mountains, blending the city seamlessly with its environment. Art installations made from the magical sand are scattered throughout the city. These ever-changing sculptures respond to the wind and movement, creating a dynamic, living form of art that reflects the city's theme of constant evolution. Murals etched into the stone walls tell stories of the city's origin, the power of the sand, and the wisdom of the echo caves. Philosophy and way of life. The inhabitants of the echoing dunes live with an intimate understanding of transformation. Their philosophy centers on the belief that nothing is permanent and that change is a vital force in both the physical and spiritual worlds. They see the magical sand not only as a resource but as a living, breathing entity that carries within it the wisdom of the past and the potential for the future. It is both a tool and a reminder of the city's connection to the ancient forces of the earth. This belief in transformation shapes every aspect of life in the echoing dunes, from architecture that adapts with the movement of the sand, to art that constantly evolves, to a societal structure that values adaptability and renewal. For the people of the city, the magical sand is not only a symbol of power, but also a spiritual guide, connecting them to the ancient past while allowing them to continually reshape their world. Incredibism City, the echoing dunes, is not only a city of stone and sand, but also a city of ideas, where transformation is embraced and the wisdom of the past echoes through the very air. The inhabitants are shaped by their environment, just as they shape it, living in a place where the boundaries between nature, magic, and civilization blur into one harmonious whole.